off to run some errands. Please tidy up this place.
No!
Wow! How did you guys do it?
We got cleaners.
Cleaners?
You know it, Dad.
Cleaner, it works.
Coming up next on Plus TV, Plus News. Join our news team for half hour of local and national news. Plus News, informative, balanced, accurate, and current.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Whether you earn it, spend it, or transfer it, B-Bucks makes it fast, easy, and convenient. B-Bucks, rewarding loyalty.
Making the headlines for tonight's newscast, Belizean shot and killed in Honduras. Man shot by police at Michael Finnegan Market in Belize City. CCJ denies special leave in Jeremy Enriquez's redistricting case. And the Belize Council of Churches calls for nationwide prayer before general elections. We'll bring you these stories and more right here on Plus News. Stay tuned.
Brought to you through the courtesy of Builders Hardware, your home improvement warehouse.
Welcome to Builders Hardware, your one-stop home improvement warehouse. Everything you need to bring your projects to life, all in one place. From nails to power tools, we've got you covered. Our inventory spans the essentials for every project, big or small. Come and find quality products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're picking up paint, plumbing supplies, or electrical tools, you'll find great deals every day. Don't know what you need? Our expert and customer-friendly team is here to guide you through every step of your project. Need it delivered? We've got you covered there too. Get your products delivered to you anywhere in the country. So come on in and discover endless possibilities for your home renovations. Builders Hardware. We think our customers are
Awesome!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Whether you earn it, spend it, or transfer it, B-Bucks makes it fast, easy, and convenient. B-Bucks, rewarding loyalty.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connection. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Welcome to Builders Hardware, your one-stop home improvement warehouse. Everything you need to bring your projects to life, all in one place. From nails to power tools, we've got you covered. Our inventory spans the essential for every project, big or small. Come and find quality products at unbeatable prices. Whether you're picking up paint, plumbing supplies, or electrical tools, you'll find great deals every day. Don't know what you need? Our expert and customer-friendly team is here to guide you through every step of your project. Need it delivered? We've got you covered there too. Get your products delivered to you anywhere in the country. So come on in and discover endless possibilities for your home renovations. Builders Hardware. We think our customers are
Awesome!
Good night. Welcome to Plus News for Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. I am Julian Cruz. A Belizean man was shot and killed in the Garifuna community of Travessia, Honduras. The victim, identified as 38-year-old Larry Bernardes, also known as Rasta, was found dead on the porch of a house in the Wamonton neighborhood. That shooting occurred near the cemetery along the route from Puerto Cortes to Travessia in an alley leading to the municipal beaches. Police cordoned off the area and awaited forensic authorities to remove the body as investigations into the murder have begun. A police operation at the Michael Finnegan Market just before midday today led to an exchange of gunfire and the arrest of a man wanted for questioning in an ongoing investigation. The suspect, who reportedly frequents the area, was shot in the foot after allegedly failing to comply with the police orders while sitting outside a food stall. Following that shooting, the mother of the accused was seen shouting at the officers, questioning why they shot her son. She claims that this is the second time that police have shot her son. After the heated exchange, the police took the man into custody. Today, the Caribbean Court of Justice, the CCJ, denied special leave in Jeremy Enriquez's redistricting case. For the past few weeks, we have been following Enriquez's case. He had hoped that the government would conduct a redistricting exercise before announcing the date for the next general election. But after that fell through, Enriquez and his Trinidadian-based attorney, Anand Ramlogan, filed a petition. After that petition was rejected, Enriquez and his attorney had hoped to have the Court of Appeal hear the judgment and make a final decision before March 12th. Yesterday, the Court of Appeal outlined the steps that Enriquez and his attorney needed to take before a decision could be made, and after hearing the lengthy process, Ramlogan requested for special leave from the CCJ, which they denied within a day. According to Senior Counsel Eamon Courtney, the CCJ denied the special leave request because Ramlogan was trying to jump over the Court of Appeal. He explained.
The CCJ today issued an order dismissing the application for special leave to the CCJ by Jeremy Enriquez. That arose because yesterday we were before the Court of Appeal in Belize, and the Court of Appeal gave directions for the hearing of the appeal. It was very obvious because of his impertinence and impudence that Mr. Ramlogan did not like the way the court granted its order. Without saying anything to anybody, we received yesterday evening an application by him for special leave directly to the CCJ. Today, the CCJ dismissed it, saying that it was absolutely without merit. The point of the matter is this. The matter is before the Court of Appeal. The Court of Appeal has not even grappled with it. Yet, because it gave directions that were not to his liking in terms of timing, he thought he would go to the Caribbean Court of Justice. In my opinion, it's a clear case of what lawyers call forum shopping. If you don't like this court, you'll run the next one. And it was transparent and obvious and entirely without merit.
Courtney says that after Ramlogan found out that the Court of Appeal would not hear the matter before the March 12th election, he tried to avoid the hurdles.
Ms. Justice Ondora dismissed his application to stop the election. So he appealed that to the Court of Appeal. In order for you to appeal, you have to settle, there are some procedural hurdles that have to be completed. He attempted, and the court entertained him, he attempted to jump over those hurdles without completing them. So the court entertained him yesterday and said, okay, well, we have to file evidence now. You have an application now before us. There has to be evidence. There has to be submissions on both sides, etc. Those orders were given. The result of those orders is that it was unlikely that his application would have been heard by 12th of March. And so he felt that, and in fact, he has language like that in his application to the CCJ, that in fact, the Court of Appeal was in fact frustrating Mr. Enriquez's claim. You should see that document. He was incorrect and only partially citing what had happened, giving the false impression. Fortunately, the CCJ saw through it. So, Paul, essentially, he did not like the timing and the pace at which the Court of Appeal was setting the procedural things that had to happen. And so he jumped from there and went to the CCJ. But look at the obvious. All the Court of Appeal did was say, file evidence by this date, file submissions by this date, and we will set a hearing date. What appeal could you conceivably make from that? What error of law, what conceivable can the CCJ say, oh, the Court of Appeal was wrong? What he wanted the CCJ to do was to say to the Court of Appeal, you reorganize your business to suit Mr. Ramlogan's schedule, and I'm forcing you to do it. And the CCJ dismissed it without merit.
Following the CCJ's denial of the request for a special leave, the media caught up with the claimant, Jeremy Enriquez, to get his take on the matter. He says that he is disappointed but not defeated.
We're not defeated. We recognize that we're charting charting new waters in all of this, and we had very limited time to do this. Since February 4th, when we wrote a letter to the Governor General, to the Attorney General, copied to the Governor General and the Prime Minister to indicate our deep concern for the severe malapportionment of Belize's electoral division, and calling for redivisioning of these to have a fair election. That still has not been done, and so it was a challenge that we were willing to take to try to find some kind of redress before the elections, and it did not happen. So it is still a fact that we're severely malapportioned, and that is something that we're trying to achieve. I accept that we're going into an election that is unconstitutional, that is in violation of the Constitution, and that the political parties willingly are continuing in that process and in maintaining the status quo. It does not make it right, but it is happening.
Enriquez says that while it doesn't look like their matter will be resolved before the March 12 general elections, he plans on continuing to push for redistricting even after the elections are held.
We have broadened public awareness about this severe injustice, and we want to ensure, so even though the state has promised before that this would have happened, but this time we will definitely hold them to task right throughout to ensure that they do not just make the promise, but that they will keep this promise. So I think we've built that momentum, and we will definitely ensure that they keep to that promise. There's no way that we will allow them to go for another 5 years and to fail in the commitment that they make. We will watch them very closely as they again swear and take an oath to abide by the Constitution, and we will consistently remind them and do everything that is possible to ensure that they're doing it. So the process has started, it has not ended.
While the CCJ has denied Enriquez and his attorney's special leave requests, they are still before the Court of Appeal, who may rule in their favor even if it is too late. In speaking with the media, Courtney stated that the court would not restrict elections from happening, as that is the norm throughout the Caribbean.
Opinion, it is the last hope. There are directions given by the Court of Appeal, and the Court of Appeal is going to determine when it's going to entertain the case. There are many difficulties which I won't go into at this stage with that appeal. I think it is misconceived, and we will deal with that when the time is right. But I do not believe that the Court of Appeal is going to fall for what Mr. Logan is attempting to do. There is a long and consistent line of cases in the Commonwealth that says when a prime minister dissolves the National Assembly, it is time for the people to speak, and courts will not restrain the holding of elections. That is a political decision made by a prime minister in consultation with his advisors. It's a political decision, and the courts are not going to interfere with it. Indeed, when we were before Justice Ondora, he pointed out to Mr. Logan, asked him whether he had read the Christopher Ram case from the CCJ. And there are two CCJ cases which have stated that courts are not going to tell a prime minister when to hold an election, or you can't hold it at this time, or you can only hold it at that time. That has been consistent throughout the Caribbean. I think Mr. Logan believes that the SC behind his name is not senior counsel, but special counsel. Well, he's not that special.
Imon Courtney went on to say that it would be even more difficult to block the elections as two area representatives have already won their respective seats.
Yes, I repeat, Mr. Logan has not provided a single case where any Commonwealth court has stopped an election after the House has been dissolved. There is none, and there have been attempts. And I repeat, the courts have said, if you waited, which is what Mr. Enriquez did, unfortunately, until 1 minute past midnight to file your claim, and the Prime Minister dissolves the National Assembly, whatever issue you have, we will deal with that when the election is finished. So it is important for your viewers, your listeners to understand the Constitution guarantees every registered voter one vote, secret ballot, and that only valid ballots will be counted. That is what Section 96 guarantees you. This whole notion that you have equal votes is misconceived. Section 90 deals with effective representation. Section 96 deals with your right to vote. Mr. Enriquez, Mr. Wade, Bobby Lopez, all of them will be allowed on March 12th to go and vote. If they don't like the result, the law says file an election petition. The test of whether or not there's a free and fair election is not determined by how many voters there are in a constituency. It is whether the elections are conducted according to the Representation of the People's Act. The cases say it over and over and over. There are two members of the National Assembly already, Fort George and Pickstock. How can you stop the election?
Although they haven't been sworn in as yet.
Yeah, but that's just a formality. They have been lawfully returned, and the writ has been delivered to the Governor General.
And although the CCJ has denied special leave in Jeremy Enriquez's redistricting case, there are other extenuating circumstances surrounding that case. We'll share more on it when Plus News returns. We'll be right back.
Coming soon on March 17th, Builders Hardware online store. Get ready to shop for all your favorite building and home supplies, right from the comfort of your own home.
The Climate Finance Unit, established in 2022 within the Ministry of Economic Development, focuses on accessing climate finance to support Belize's adaptation and mitigation targets. Within 2 years, the CFU has secured $166 million in climate funds for environmentally sustainable sectors in Belize. Key CFU projects include a $77.6 million initiative to enhance the resilience of northern sugarcane farmers. This project will benefit 5,000 farmers and strengthen Belize's sugar industry, a critical economic sector. Additionally, CFU is leading a $44 million IDB-funded wastewater and solid waste management project on Key Cocker to enhance the island's environmental health. Through the IDB Klima initiative, Belize can receive a 5% loan rebate by achieving climate and biodiversity targets. The CFU's ongoing work supports a range of sectors, including agriculture, water security, and coastal management, and has created over 144 jobs through climate finance projects.
Come back tomorrow, make a school up again. See that 3 pointer that way at the calf, right? Only one on it. Hold ya. Boy, you alright?
Something wrong, yeah?
Something have to wrong because you're well distracted.
No, man, at the top of the street light. The one there around my areas, nice and pretty. Watch how this one look dull and orange.
Because this one, the HPS. So if you see any other old fixture, report it to BL, and BL will change it to the bright LED one. Then you see one where they talk about, just like that.
But how you do that?
The thing easy. Make I show you something. All you need for do, that go in your BL app and click the option where say street light fault, enter your location, put in the 7-digit number from the pole, press report, and left the rest to BL.
Just like that?
Just like that.
Have an old fixture? Report it today using our BEL 24/7 app, bringing you a brighter tomorrow.
Well, sir, I really did go through some stress with my barber. This man here, they push my hairline way back to the 90s.
Sure.
People, they call me BB Buck Farid now.
So I got a problem, right? I just do this photo shoot, and I want the best photo shoot. But somebody don't want me to post it up. I just tired of this, man.
I don't want to tell her to catch me on my way. I stopped at the shop and tell the lady I want $5 tacos. You could imagine when you give me?
No
paper.
What the your problem?
Honestly, life good for me over here. I just upgraded to the Digi1 Elite. I have unlimited postpaid plans, Digi-TV, free home phone, and the fastest home internet.
I go and upgrade mines now.
Earn B-Bucks and get a chance to win a $10,000 homecation with Benny's. Quality and savings.
Earlier today, the police formally arrested and charged a 52-year-old Belizean laborer of Orangewock Town with manslaughter. 52-year-old man Salvador Julio Cocom was charged in connection with the death of Martin Castillo, who died earlier this year on January 28, 2025. Earlier in the newscast, we told you about Jeremy Enriquez and his attorney, Anand Ramlogan, who are currently before the Court of Appeal against the GOB as it relates to calling elections before conducting a redistricting exercise. While the matter is still before the courts, the question remains, who will pay the court's fees? Will the government pick up the bill, or will they seek the court's indulgence in having the claimant pay? Here is what Senior Counsel Eamon Courtney had to say.
as a general rule, in public law and constitutional law cases, the state does, if it wins, does not usually get costs unless the court is persuaded that the claimants acted wholly unreasonably, that they are persisting in circumstances where the law is obviously against them or the facts are against them, and they are still taking up court time. Then an application can be made by the state to say, listen, in this particular case, there was some unreasonable behavior, and we're asking the court to exercise its discretion. I have no instructions at this stage from the Attorney General to say, go after anybody for costs, go after Mr. Enriquez for costs. I will say this. The application to the Caribbean Court of Justice was, to quote the Caribbean Court of Justice, without merit. That application was conceived of by Mr. Ramlogan, not by Mr. Enriquez. There is something called wasted costs, which focuses not on the client, but on the lawyer. And I think that that is something that needs to be looked at in this particular matter.
Enriquez was asked if he believes that if they lose, the government will defer all costs to them.
I've maintained that I will not participate in a fraudulent election. I think the government of Belize is having innocent Belizeans participate in a process that is in clear. I would definitely say it is of ill will, because our fight is for, or to maintain a democracy that is fair, and it is that the Belizean people are fairly represented, and that the electoral divisions are in compliance with the Constitution. Their fight is against that, to maintain the status quo. So I think it will be of ill will to try to punish those who are fighting to maintain our democracy in compliance with our Constitution. We will watch and we will wait and see how that unfolds.
Enriquez was also asked if he is planning to participate in next week's general elections. He called the elections a fraud and stated that he would not be participating.
I've maintained that I will not participate in a fraudulent election. I think the government of Belize is having innocent Belizeans participate in a process that is in clear violation of the Constitution. And so I, in clear conscience and in the deepest of my heart, I really cannot participate in it. And so I remain strong in that conviction.
As we reported earlier in our newscast, the Caribbean Court of Justice has denied special leave in Jeremy Enriquez's redistricting case. Senior counsel for the government, Eamon Courtney, believes that Enriquez's case won't stand the Court of Appeal. So if Enriquez's case is at the Court of Appeal falls through, what's the next step? He says that he and his attorney are discussing if they'll file an election petition.
Those are some of the considerations that the attorney Ramlogan, Senior Counsel Ramlogan, and I will discuss more strategies as to how we proceed. But the objective remains the same: to ensure that the government of Belize respects the Constitution, and to ensure that there will be no other election where we have this severe apportionment of electoral divisions. I want to thank the people of Belize who has given silent or vocal support to our cause. There are so many. As I walk the streets, I'm encouraged by the energy of people who recognize that there's this deep wrong, and they're supporting the cause silently or vocally, and financially through the contributions they've made. I'd like to also thank Senior Counsel Ramlogan for the valiant fight that he's put up from the beginning, and trying in a very short time to ensure that right is done. But of course, the government outmaneuvered us because they knowingly called elections without being able to follow the Constitution, without following the Constitution. They knew from the beginning that we're supposed to redivision fairly, and they refused and ignored, and they did not do what they were supposed to do.
The Belize Council of Churches has issued a statement regarding the upcoming national elections. In their statement, the council cites the teachings of the Apostle Paul in 1 Timothy 2:1-3, emphasizing the importance of praying for individuals in authority and indeed for peaceful coexistence in the community. The council acknowledges the sacrifices made by many for the people of today to live in a democratic country, while also urging citizens to approach the upcoming elections with care, honesty, and integrity. The council asks the public to join them in prayer for safety and peace for not only the nation, but for security personnel, poll workers, and those involved with the upcoming election. The BTB signs MOU in collaboration with the DFC. We'll share more right after the break.
Próximamente, el 17 de marzo, la tienda en línea de Builders Hardware está por llegar. Prepárate para comprar todos tus productos favoritos de construcción y suministros para el hogar desde la comodidad de tu casa.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight! Tired of getting blow after blow from a plan with the other guys? It's time to tap out and join the winning postpaid plan provider. Smart's postpaid plans are a total knockout to the competition, and they have once again powered up their postpaid plans. Sign up for one of Smart's boosted postpaid power plans today and experience the victory of superior service. Smart, bringing people together.
Give me the real milk, the number one milk, Dana milk, then love Dana milk. You can whip it scream, for Dana milk it is real, yes, Dana milk, then love Dana milk. All over Cayo and in San Pedro, Dana milk, then love Dana milk. Dana milk in the morning, Dana milk in the evening, Dana milk. Give me Dana milk. Up north in Corozal, supermarket and them all. Dana milk, then love Dana milk. All over this land and in Belmopan, yes, Dana milk. Give me Dana milk. Say in Dangriga, down south in PG. Dana milk, then love Dana milk. You can hear this stuff, cause it's in Orange Walk, yeah, Dana milk. I love Dana milk. Dana milk powder, probably the best milk powder in the world. Dano.
Come to banquet, find your way. Engines roar at the break of day. Volvo outboard surf the waves. Castrol oil is what they crave. Live with power, feel the sound. Heavy machines shake the ground. Riding Honda, feeling proud. Rev it up and shout aloud. Feel the wind against your skins. Now so wide, let's begin. At Banquet, where dreams ignite. Gear up, let's take flight. Kohler's power runs our towns. JCB lifts heavy pounds. Find the tools to build your dreams. Banquet's got the best machines. Grip the wheel and never slip. Feel the rush, it's time to trip. Every brand you know and love. Banquet fits you like a glove. Feel the wind against your skins. Now so wide, let's begin. At Banquet, where dreams ignite. Gear up, let's take flight.
Banquet, equipment, parts, service. We represent quality.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what you've been waiting for. In this corner, we have the masters of limitless power and unbeatable connections. Pioneers of 4G LTE in Belize. It's the undefeated champion, Smart. And in the other corner, struggling to keep up, it's the other guy. Fight!
The Belize Tourism Board, BTB, and the Development Finance Corporation, the DFC, signed a memorandum of understanding earlier today. The 5-year agreement is aimed at enhancing access to financial solutions that support the growth, competitiveness, and the sustainability of the tourism sector in Belize. It will provide specialized financial products aimed at the tourism industry as it relates to hotel development, infrastructure, climate resilience, and business growth. Last week, the Belize Police Department hosted its first ever drumline competition in Belize City. The competition saw 8 secondary and primary schools competing for first, second, and third place prizes. This competition in Belize City was just the first of many to come, with plans to expand to other districts underway. Here is the Assistant Commissioner of Police, Howell Gillett, speaking about the competition.
Well, it's the first time we're doing it. We intend to achieve a lot. There are many benefits to be derived by bringing young people in a safe environment where they could compete against each other. So it's 8 schools total, plus our uprising marching band, the cadet marching band. They will be going against each other. And the good thing about it is that we intend, based on the sponsorship that we've been getting from the community, we intend to do it on an annual basis, not only for the Belize district. We want to take it to the other district, but it's in what we would call a pilot phase to learn from this. The kids are excited. In my view, and in the view of many experts, it's a crime prevention tool to bring young people from across the different zones within the city, to show them that you can compete against each other in a healthy way, and that's one of the things we intend to achieve. Another that we are trying to achieve is to bring parents, teachers, and the community at large together in an environment like this, where in a non-enforcement way. There are many police officers out here, they're not enforcing the law. We're here to help our young people, to show them there's a better way, or there's an alternative to crime. We don't want gang members, we don't want criminals, especially in our young people. So we are trying to stop it from an early age, and that's why we're doing this for all these schools. It's an exciting day for us, of course, to be engaging with our young people. They're so close to law enforcement. The interaction is so close. It's not like you see sometimes on the news where officers step outside of the line of their duty and they do wrongly. but it's a way for us to not add to the pool of existing gang members, not add to the pool of existing criminals, by helping our young people and show them the way. Today, officers are acting as role models for young people to follow. So those are some of the benefits we intend to derive from today's activity. Well, there are many categories for the competition. There are 3 main prizes, first, second, and third. And each participating member, each school has to have at least 6 members of the band. They will, as I said, there are many different categories that they will be looked at. We have professional judges here. I don't want to single out anybody, but there are professional judges here. It has nothing to do with the police. Even though our police uprising marching band is involved, it's non-biased, because we have independent and professional judges who will be determining the first, second, and third place winners. But I want to say all of them are winners because they are competing in a safe way. There will be no trouble out here, and they will learn from that. And to show others, we want them to go back and say, we've been involved with this activity, and it was so cool for them, and we want to engage other young people.
It's another wonderful initiative by the police department. I applaud them. And that brings us to the end of our newscast for tonight. But be sure to join us right back here again tomorrow evening when we bring you all the latest happenings from around the country. Until then, we wish you the best of this Tuesday evening, and we'll see you right back here again tomorrow. God bless. Take care.